Welcome to Hitman Boxing post-fight thoughts, second post-fight thought video on the Deontay Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne Part 2 fight. Deontay Wilder wins the fight by first round knockout. No, that wasn't a TKO because Bermane Stiverne wasn't going to get up. He wasn't able to move. He couldn't get up. Now, what's funny is I was reading a lot of comments and they were saying that everyone's overlooking Bermane Stiverne and, you know, Stiverne is really training hard for this fight. Well, you know what he trained hard for? He trained hard to get knocked out in the first round. He trained hard to not throw any punches in that fight. He trained hard to do the Millie Rock in the middle of that ring, because that's what just happened. You know, props to Deontay Wilder for getting that knockout back, really, because he had knocked everyone out except for Bermane Stiverne, right? So now Bermane Stiverne is out of the equation, just completely irrelevant now. He should never fight for a world title ever again. You come out with that low-budget rapper, and then you come out with that weak head wrap made of Indian silk or whatever it was made from, and then you get put on your back 3 times, and on the 3rd time, your legs snap back like you an action figure or something. Looking like you doing the limbo. Looking like you about to slide into home. But nah, you was out, bro. Like you was done. How you this man, Deontay Wilder, threw nothing but he threw about 15 jabs before he threw that right hand that puts you down. Bermane Stiverne was talking all that trash, man. See, this is what he gets. You don't talk trash like that and get knocked out in the first round of a fight. You only made 500,000. You probably made less than 500,000. You know, Don King's probably gonna take 3/4 of that. So you're left with, you know what? Don King's probably gonna take all your money. So you'll have about $25 left, right? Now with that $25, what I suggest you do is you go to Arby's. I don't know if they still do that 5 for $5, but you might be able to get a meal after the fight. Or maybe you can go, I don't know, what's cheap, man? McDonald's? You know? Or maybe you can go get some sushi or something. You just got smacked, dude. Now, look. After this win, not too many people are going to be lining up to fight Deontay Wilder. I didn't really hear much of the post-fight interview. So please tell me what he said. I mean, with how hard he was throwing his right hand, or his hands in general, I would say maybe one of his hands are injured. I mean, he was throwing his fists with bad intentions tonight. That's the hardest I've ever seen him throw punches, and it showed. If he throws punches like that all the time, like dudes go down a lot quicker. Like he took this fight extremely serious, and you can tell he was very serious in this fight, and I like when he fights seriously. Now, Anthony Joshua's probably at home watching this fight, and he's definitely thinking to himself that he needs more time. I'm just being honest. Wilder's pretty quick, man. He was popping that jab like he was a welterweight, son. I just don't see Joshua beating Wilder. And I'm not even a fanboy of either of these guys. I just call it how I see it, man. That was a dirty knockout, man. That was a dirty knockout. Now Joseph Parker, I know he's not trying to fight Deontay Wilder after this. He's trying to get cashed out, so he's gonna go the Joshua route. I almost want to say that if Luis Ortiz was on the other side of that ring, he probably would have gotten knocked out too. Just as bad. I think he would have got knocked out just as bad, to be honest with you. But we'll never know because he claims he has high blood pressure and he's taking high blood pressure medication. But that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. You know, Povetkin would have got knocked out too. I mean, we might as well just start giving him credit for these dudes that pop dirty. We might as well just put them bodies on his record too, man. Like, real talk. Like, that was crazy. That was good. I was thoroughly entertained by that knockout tonight. It was a really good card. A lot of good fights. But that was a great way to end the card with the knockout of Bermane Stiverne. And now Mr. Stiverne can fade to Bolivia. I never have to see him again. And I'm happy with that. You know, I'm really happy with that. You know, it was funny because before the fight, what's his name was interviewing him. What's his name? Jimmy. I don't know what his name is, but he was interviewing Stiverne. He asked him about the weight, why he was 15 pounds heavier, and Stiverne was like, "Oh no! I had a personal weigh-in in my office before." Like, shut up, dude. You came in overweight. You knew you was about to get knocked out. You ain't throw one punch. You ain't throw not one punch. But you took a lot of punches. You took some punishment. You might have a little brain damage. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder just took this man's soul through his cranium. Man, they must have gave Stiverne some smelling salt, man. He got back up quick. I don't know what the official ruling was on the fight. I think it was a technical knockout. But that wasn't no technical knockout. That was just a straight up plain knockout. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that fight was dirt, man. I don't know what's next. If I was Dominic Breazeale, I wouldn't want to fight him. Breazeale is too slow. He's not standing up to those punches. If that's Wilder's next fight, he's not going to be able to take those punches. He's going to get knocked out. Like, it's not going to be a TKO either. It's going to be a knockout. Man, that opened my eyes a little bit, but I like that really made me want to see Joshua versus Wilder like next. I want to see that fight next, but we're not going to get it next, but hopefully we get it sometime in 2018. I don't know if Joshua can stand up to that, man. His defense ain't the best. He be getting hit. He be getting hit with punches, man. And if he get hit with one of them bombs, yo, he might be flat. Like, he might be looking up at the lights, man. Like, real talk. I'm not even trying to hate on nobody right now. I'm just saying, after watching that, I don't think I've ever seen anybody get hit with the force, with that type of force before on television. And I'm sure it was like 10 times worse in the arena. But man, he landed the punches so fierce. I think I saw fire coming out of Wilder's gloves, man. Yo, Bermane Stiverne was in that low block all night. He was hitting right back. He was hitting back on his D-pad all night, man. He was blocking. He cut right through that guard, though, man. And he was like, finish him. Right on his chin, man. Man, God look out. I hope God looks out for Stiverne, man, because he's not going to be okay after this, man. You know, but anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the fight. I thought it was good while it lasted, and I told you guys that Bermane Stiverne was not going to stand a chance against Deontay Wilder. He did not stand a chance. I told you guys that. You should have listened to me. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, and I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another, oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest, and that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch at my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative, any other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.